Hello, love bugs. Thanks for tuning in to Soul Embers. I hope you're all well and happy. Returning viewers and subscribers, welcome back. Thanks for that love and support. And of course, that beautiful energy you just keep on bringing to the channel. You know, you guys are vibe high and you are the energy I feel and that I hope I translate through to you when you watch and you listen to these readings. So thank you. If you're new here, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you find a message within this reading which really resonates and you choose to stay for the journey. Okay, guys, so I know I talk a lot. I know, okay? I just get so excited and want to share what you guys continually inspire me to bring to the channel. And that's how I can add further substance to your readings and support you on your journey. And I want to celebrate with you on those things, right? Now, I know it's not for everyone. If you don't want to hear it, that's absolutely fine. You can skip now and go straight to your reading. I've timestamped and it's in the description box below for you. Okay, so I'll see you on the other side shortly. Now, for those of you that have chosen to stay, well, first of all, tell me everything. Tell me how you're feeling about love right now. What did August bring for you in that department? Comment below. You know, it helps me better connect with your energy, and I use your comments to channel messages for the future readings. Also, guys, on a side note, if you happen to read a comment that someone's left and it seems like they're going through a little bit of a rough time, I think it would be really nice if you could just drop a couple of lines to show them some love and support them on their journey. It can make all the difference to someone's day, and you can also, you know, help them see things from a different perspective, and I'm sure that they'd really appreciate that, right? So I come to you this month bearing gifts. Check it out. A candle for each zodiac sign, and I love these. These are handmade soy candles specifically put together for each zodiac. From the flowers, the color, the fragrance, and the essential oils, all of it is made to really help bring out the qualities of your zodiac. And I'm hoping that it helps further enhance your readings and helps me really tap into your energy. So I got these from Jessica at Ether Aromas on Etsy. She's put a lot of effort into this. Not only are they handmade and the flowers hand picked and sourced specific for the zodiac, there's also glitter in these. Even the stickers are handmade. And the note here is handwritten with a little smiley face. I get really excited when I get a handwritten note or card. You know, it makes me feel really special. And I don't know, but I bet I'm not the only one that appreciates these little personal touches. So you guys can find Jessica at Ether Aromas on Etsy, and I've also put the link in the description box below to support her because she was so amazing to do business with and she was truly a pleasure. Now, I'll show you actually. Let me just show you how gorgeous these are. So I'm going to be using these for each zodiac reading that I'm doing for the love and the X spreads. Okay. Now, everything and anything you guys need to know on how I go about doing these readings, how energy and timing can be applied, what to do if the message doesn't resonate, the disclaimer, and of course, my contact details. If there's any energy you're really struggling to transit through or to really embrace, feel free to reach out to me for a personal reading. That's an area I really specialize in and would love to share it with, you know, that to share that journey with you. I don't even know if that makes sense. I hope you can read between my poor English there. Anyway, guys, let's jump into it. Thanks for staying on. Virgo, what is going on, love bugs? What's happening in love? What brings you here? Who am I connecting with? What is it that you'd like to know? What clarity do you seek? What's going on, Virgo? So the first card that I'm going to pull out for you is going to be the energy that sets the flavor for the month, you know. It's the energy that comes from within you and leads you to make the decisions that you make in every aspect of your life, but in love, it seems to be highlighted, right? But before we do that, why don't we light your beautiful candle, shall we? Oh, look how pretty it is. The little things, you know, they're the little things that make all the difference. Okay, let's get some Virgo vibes happening in this space. Virgo, I'm getting this sense of determination. I'm getting this sense of, you know, you've gained some momentum. You've come out of a very stuck energy for what seems like you were in for a very, very long time, Virgo. I'm feeling that, you know, you couldn't see the value of who you were and what you could achieve and what opportunities were available for you to seize on. For a very long time, very stuck. But in the recent months, I feel that you've really started to gain momentum in achieving your goals, in, you know, taking care of yourself. You're really liking the way you're looking. You're really liking putting time into nurturing yourself. I don't know why I'm getting, you may have changed your hairstyle. And it's making you feel really good. I don't know where that came from, right? Others of you may really be into feathers right now. Virgo, what is this about? And so, yeah, you might be really into feathers. How does that apply to you? I don't know. Comment below if it does in any way. So, yeah, I'm getting that just in the height of you really taking off. Someone from the past, surprise, surprise, comes knocking on your door and wants to have a talk, have the talk, right? And I feel that you're more angry than you are anything else. Yet there is this part of you that makes you want to reconsider. There is one thing that's for sure, Virgo, you don't want to go back there. You don't want to go back to a place where you're stuck in your head, in your four walls, in your mental and emotional prison. That's what I'm feeling is the driving energy for you. But let's see if the cards support that. Grounding, yeah. Take everything that you have learned so far and ground it. And that's what I feel is happening for you, Virgo. You are grounding. You are setting focused intention. You are opening yourself up. You know those your physical body's centers, right? They're opening up, the chakras. Everything's opening up. As you're setting your focused intention, you're channeling through, your intuition's on point, you're getting the messages, you're taking it, you're setting a plan in place and you are executing and you're grounding your dreams, right? Now, when it comes to this particular love interest, the same approach is necessary. The message I'm getting for you, Virgo, is if something's been working really well for you in another aspect of your life, rather than allowing your fears, rather than allowing any blocked energies in the heart space, or in even the, you know, I'm getting the root chakra as well. Take the same approach that you have in other areas of your life that have been successful. This will really set a different tone to any blocked energy for you to be able to work through, alleviate, unblock, and, you know, really wash out, let's say, any stuck energy. So that same approach is necessary. What have you learned from that situation? And the message I'm getting is that that situation did not give you a happy ending. That's where the buck stops, right? Why didn't it give you a happy ending? How can you ground this in a way that it can? Can you see that happening? Are you willing to take that risk, Virgo? This is a type of energy that you need to, and the approach you need to take, are very much a risk minimization, risk assessment type of energy, very analytical, and very much a logical approach, rather than an emotional, because it's the emotional that gets you trapped, right? And that's where you start to question your own inner stability. It's where you start to question your own self-worth, all that kind of stuff that you are truly moving on from. Talk to me, Virgo. What's going on? That wanted to pop out. You know how I just said to you, you know, you're opening up, you're allowing these messages to come through, your focused intention, you're allowing your intuition and that connection to your higher self. Your third eye is open. It's the inlet, the crown chakra, all of it's coming through. In this aspect of your life, though, you're finding it difficult to open up. You're finding it difficult to let any signs in. You basically see it as, I need to go into protection mode. I need to put my armor on. I need to get ready for a fight. I need to protect my well-being. I'm getting this feeling and this message, though, that same approach that you had with everything else and allowing flow to happen and trusting in yourself in the process has brought you a long way, Virgo. And there is a need for you to take that same approach. As scary as it may be, you're in control. You're not there anymore. You're in control of the outcome of this. You don't have to, you know, show up to every single conversation. You go with what you feel comfortable with. You open up and you allow for that process of self-exploration on what is blocked in that aspect of your life that needs the healing to take place, that will release you certain patterns, areas that you're held back in your heart space, and even invite new love. So this doesn't have to be about a reconciliation. This doesn't have to be about, going back to a time and having a discussion about what went right and what went wrong. This can be about you just taking the step back, listening, understanding, hearing, reading between the lines, and getting clarity on where these blocks are within you through the resistance that you feel and the triggers that you're getting, and truly putting things in place to heal yourself, you know. Okay, this is the third sign that has pulled this. I don't know what to say. I shuffle the decks between each and every reading. I cleanse them. I meditate on the energy for the sign I'm doing. I shuffle them on camera again, and this is a third sign. I think Taurus got this and Cancer got this as well. Having this, the energies just seem to be wanting to take that action, wanting to take control, wanting to move into the future, to put everything behind them that they've experienced, the lesson, take those lessons that they've learned, and with confidence move into the future. This person wants to take you with them into the future. This is what I'm seeing. And this is one of those energies where, you know what, they just weren't ready at the time. They couldn't see the, they didn't have the capacity to see what you were bringing to the table. Yet as this separation occurred, let's say you were separated, let's say you're even in a situationship and something's happening and you're finding it difficult to take that next step up, because I don't feel this is for the singles, that's for sure. It's taken them a really long time to actually meet you eye to eye so that you can ground something with this person. So you can bring it into your tangible world. It all seems to be based on hypotheticals, potentials, and promises. And so there is this a lack of, I guess, trust here. If you're partnered, you're finding it very difficult at this time to really allow them in. You don't trust them. If this is a person from your past, you know what? That same energy applies, but I'm seeing you looking forward, looking into the future, just not wanting to go back, not wanting to lapse into what you were before. Whether you're partnered or whether this is a situation where someone's coming back and wanting to talk, Virgo, I'm getting that this person of interest wants to move into the future with you. They can now see where you were coming from. They understand because they've had the time to work on it and see things from a different perspective and expand their consciousness through doing that inner work. And they can now see, okay? All right. Let's break these babies down. Oh, Taurus. Oh, sorry, Virgo. Too many cards, guys, but the Temperance did want to come out, and I'm feeling that when it comes to your person, they've probably needed this time before they could move forward. There was lessons that they needed to learn. There were things they needed to experience away from you. If you're partnered, this person needed to go through some things. It is part of their contract here, okay? And they just weren't in a position to get this going at the time. Or if, again, you're partnered, they weren't yet in a position to take it to the next level. But it's time for movement. It is definitely time for movement. Really funny. Really, really funny. You know what's happened here? Energy has flipped. Completely flipped. Where you were is where they are. And where you are is where they were. Does that make sense to you? There was a time where they were creating, manifesting for their own life, and they were moving forward and they were living out their dreams, but those dreams didn't quite align with yours, or they didn't include you. And then they reached a point where there was some work to be done, where there was some karmic debt that needed to be paid, where there was some introspection that was needed so that they could expand their consciousness, which is where you were when you were together. Or where, if you are still together or in a situationship, guys, just apply it however it fits your situation. If the message resonates, it resonates, and flip it if you need to, right? And that's where you were. You were there where you were waiting. Oh, yeah. And now it's flipped. It's like you are now in that position where you've done all that work. You've learned the lessons. You've, closed off some karmic debts. They don't necessarily need to be bad, by the way, right? And you're moving forward. Thing is that how we conduct ourselves during these times is what makes all the difference as to how karma is paid. And I really do feel that this person may not have made the best decisions at a time where, or taken your feelings or other people's feelings into consideration as well as they could have. And so as they work through their shadow side, as they work through whatever aspect of this contract that they're here to achieve, as they're working through it, there is a lot of guilt and anxiety when they face themselves. How can they move on from that? How can they redeem themselves? How can they come in correct? How can an apology even mean anything? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. You, on the other hand, are very protective. You're very protective of yourself when it comes to this situation, Virgo. It's almost like you are there are two polar opposites of you. There is the Virgo that's like, hitting goals as far as your personal, as far as, sorry, your general life goes and what you're manifesting. And then there's the Virgo that has had some, some scenarios happen in the heart space that have really caused you to close off. And especially when it comes to this person, I feel that you're finding it very, very difficult to open up. Finding it very difficult to receive anything when it comes to this person. You are wanting to just shut them out, protect yourself, and look within to get the clarity that you need. You don't want to share your feelings with them. You don't want to expose yourself. You don't want them to know how it made you feel. You don't want to connect with them like that anymore. However, if you were to give to them, because this is what you're feeling, if I was, let's entertain this, right? If I was to give to them, I would seriously be giving them very, very little. And then I would be withdrawing my energy and holding back to see how that works before I can take the next step. It's almost like you'll only allow your intuition guide you. Blind faith is what I'm getting. Meanwhile, completely protecting yourself. You do have, I am getting that there is, you understand that there is something within this, and there is a lesson within this that you can take from it. And that this, this offers the opportunity for that closure that you seek. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's have a look at what's the guidance for you here. What's the guidance we have for my beautiful Virgo? What's the guidance that we have for my beautiful Virgo? Dreams coming true. Oh, just so beautiful. Virgo, you know what I'm getting for you? I feel that you've come so far. I feel that the essence of this month, the essence of this reading is about your inner duality. It is about finding that golden mean within yourself. It's about that balance within. The two opposite sections of you that I was talking about. We have a more passive side of you that wants to, go inwards and do the work. And then there is the more outgoing side of you that's taking action to fulfill your dreams and goals. And there is this opportunity that's now coming in that will allow you to find that inner balance. You will realize that, in order for you to take the next step and further ground your dreams, you need to achieve that. This person, whatever's happening in this situationship right now, whatever this communication is about, that this person is highlighting the areas that you need to address emotionally, and is highlighting how closed off you may be in certain aspects. You may even have found it hard to date and invest and be open to receive. You may be finding hard to date and trust. Okay, so you hold back. It's holding you back now. In other areas of your life too, we need to allow the heart space to open up so that that's where, I guess, creativity is born. There's a different sense of, you can take things to the next level. There's a certain sense of inspiration that exists within that space. And this is about forgiveness to a degree too. This is where forgiveness lives as well. Not that you if you don't feel like forgiving, I guess that's something you don't have to do. But the message is definitely that it's highlighting the areas you need to work on. And as challenging as you might find this, as tested as you may feel, as frustrated as you may be, it's almost like you're going along happily and someone just throws something on your path and obstructs, obstructs your progress. And Spirit's saying, no, that's not what it is. We just want you to take it to the next level by bringing some inner balance in this specific area. And your dreams, have no fear. I feel you're going to choose to stay solo, or you're going to choose to disconnect from this. You're going to listen. You're going to receive the information you need to receive. You're going to see things from a different perspective, understand where you stand, okay, energetically, and you're going to continue to work on grounding your dreams by taking everything that you've learned so far into consideration and bringing those dreams into fruition. You've got the world in your hands and at your feet, Virgo, and I feel that you can see the potential and the possibilities out there, and you don't want to, this is done. That's how it's feeling to me. I'll pull out one more card for you. I don't know why I feel that this is, again, there is this two opposing energies here. There is conflicting energies within you. This is a dream come true. You've been waiting for this. This could be years in the making, right? And then when it comes, it's almost like, I've been waiting for this person to take action, to see to see what it is that they've come in to discuss now for what seems like forever. And here they come. And it's like a dream come true, but I'm not there anymore. I've moved on. So while it's a dream come true, there's still this element of frustration. This, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, where were you when this actually mattered to me? I'm not that same person anymore. That's the type of energy I'm getting. But it's a beautiful opportunity for you. And I think you're going to see it, Virgo. I really do. Anyhow, guys, I hope you found that reading helpful. If this sounds like your story, you wanted to explore this deeper, if you're actually considering taking this further with this person, but want some guidance and just some reassurance about it, let's say, feel free to reach out for a personal reading. I would absolutely love to do one for you. All my information's in the description box below, so check it out. Have a fantastic month, Virgo, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye!